go. Honestly, I'd like to bring in Global Daniel. Global Daniel.
Hey, my leader.
Global Daniel. See how she dey shine for.
My
Yeah. So,
leader.
ladies and gentlemen, let me do a brief introduction to you. You know, Global Daniel. His name is Daniel Ayodele. Abi, right?
Yes, you're right, sir.
Because we know for remember it's Global Daniel. Everybody knows you to be. Actually, Global Daniel is a young, patriotic Nigerian. He's somebody that has so much, belief in this country called Nigeria. Normally, he's one of those people that should not even think about Nigeria because normally Global Daniel don't japa since. He don't leave us for this Nigeria. The young guy lives in Turkey and is doing very well. But honestly, Global Daniel is always passionate about, the development of this country. I remember when I lost my election in 2023, one of the first people that called me, he was almost crying on the phone and everything. And I just said to him that we might not be in the office, but that doesn't change the kind of person that we are. Everything will still come to an end. But as human beings, we should always see ourselves that we will, contribute our quota, whether we like it or not. And in as much as we know that God judges according to our intentions. So God will judge us for whatever that we do. So whether I'm in office or I'm not in office, I'm there to support. And I remember that time he had him and he has a partner,
Martins.
say Martins. What's Martins' last name? Is the last name I'm trying to get.
Arable Martins.
I remember Martins, yeah.
Edo.
I remember Martins. But yeah, so Martins and Global Daniel, they are the duo that you don't want to miss in your life. Those two people, if you have them in your life, I can tell you that you are secured. They have helped a lot of businesses in Nigeria. I remember the first time they had a Turkish African summit where they invited leaders around Africa, and I was invited that time as well. And I thank God that I lost my election, because if I did not lose my election, I might not have the opportunity to be at that event. You remember that I said that. So, because from that event till now, there are things that I got involved from that event from now that is still taking my time. And I still thank God for that, for attending that event. I delivered the keynote address at the event, which was we had it in Istanbul, Turkey. And since that time, it's been one event after the other. Daniel and Martins, they've been able to bring to Nigeria an average of about over 100, investors into Nigeria as a country. The last time they organized this textile, the Eco Fair, yeah, which we had in Oniru in VI. And they had a lot of, investors from outside Nigeria, from Turkey, from Europe to Nigeria. So these are young people that they believe in this country, and they are trying their best, to sell, the story of Nigeria, in a different way. It's very unfortunate that around the world now, when they think about Nigeria, people think about, fraud, or how, our names have been bastardized. And I always say this, that nobody can fix Nigeria for us. It's still us that will rebuild in Nigeria. But we should always see Nigeria as our own business, and we should see ourselves as the chief marketing officer of this great country. And regardless whether you are in government or you are not in government, when God created this world, God did not create government before He created people. He created people, and there will be problems. And while people were trying to solve problems, then they saw the importance of having a government. So we will continue, to contribute our quota as a people. We know that we are an asset to this country, and we will identify ourselves and we will contribute. So, Global Daniel, I appreciate what you're doing. When I saw that you're online, I had to bring you on so that people can see your face and see that you're an asset.
Thank you
to this country. So you have something to say.
I also want to appreciate you. You are an inspiration to all of us. There are so many things that I've learned from you. One of the things that I've learned is never give up. Never give up. Don't give up. There is always a way God coming for you. So you might be there and you're thinking, oh, I have tried this, I have tried that, it's not working. God has a way of doing things, and that's one thing I've learned from you. There are so many times I've tried things, even from abroad, that fails. But I remember your words to me saying, as a young man, keep doing what you're doing. Even when you fail, God has a way of converting your failure to success. I remember,
As far as the time still they tick, I always say as time still they work. God is time. I said, and the time doesn't go back. As time they tick, like they don't give up. Oh. Your
I'm
time
telling
is coming. They say a man that understands time and season never gives up.
yes, that's right. Right. And there's something you told me about time and season. I will just quickly talk about it. Where you said now might be my time for planting, another person might be time for harvesting. So you don't
Yeah,
compare yourself that you are supposed to be planting to someone that is
yeah, that is harvesting. You get it?
so you need to understand. I remember you telling me in that hotel that day, you said, Daniel, understand your season. Yes, if you
Yeah,
understand you will never compete with anybody. I remember you saying
yeah,
that to me, and I looked at it. You said, Daniel, forget about people that are running. It might be their own time to run. Let them run. So my leader
mm,
would really appreciate you for not giving up on us, young people. Thank you for what you're
mm.
doing. From here, we are willing to work with you. We are willing to partner with you. We are following your footsteps, and we know, inshallah, that God will never leave you. Thank you very much for your support. Proud of you, sir.
Okay, nice one, Global Daniel. So please extend my greetings to your partner.
I will. I will. I
Yeah,
will.
please, and the rest of our people in Turkey.
Thank you very,
I
very
know
much.
you guys. Yeah, we have a huge family in Turkey, and it's somewhere that I always look forward to.
We are
But
waiting for.
Egypt, people in Egypt now don't overtake us. Normally when I'm going to Saudi,
Yeah.
I always like to go with Turkish Airlines. So when I'm coming back, I can play with you guys now. But the people in Egypt
My,
now, they don't hijack me. Oh.
we just signed
Egypt
a
don't
contract.
hijack me now.
My leader, we just signed a contract with Turkish Airline. That was last week for our forthcoming Deco Expo in Lagos. We are going to be having another Deco this November from 19th to 21st in Lagos. And we are planning,
Yeah.
as I speak now,
What is
we
it
have
again?
19th to 21st of November. It's called Deco Expo. So we're bringing in everyone, investors,
Mabo.
manufacturers, producers in Deco,
Yeah.
those that are interested in
Okay.
those that are interested in interior
Oh,
decor, those
Mabo.
interested in carpet.
Yeah.
So what we
Mm.
want to do is, I speak with you now, we already have 68
Yeah.
that are willing to come to Nigeria.
No worry, I can
Basically,
remember.
the goal is to expose our local artisans to global
Yeah.
partners. Yes, that is the goal, to expose our local artisans to global partners so that even our young entrepreneurs can also have something to do. So as I speak with you now, we just signed a contract with Turkish Airlines. So my leader, I am very sure that even if you try, we are bringing you back to Turkey. So let them try. They
No,
cannot.
no checking. No, but honestly, honestly, I really enjoy my time in Turkey, and I always see success. In you guys. I know it's just going to take a little bit of time, but the good thing is we are progressing.
That's
What we know 3 years ago is not what we know now. Your network now is not what your network used to be 3 years ago. So we are moving forward and everything. So we're going to take a break now and go on. I have an August visitor in my house. This is Jandon is here.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
Jando, my God bless
Uh-huh. There
Jando.
we
Yes,
are.
Jando.
How are you, sir?
I'm very grateful. Thank you, my leader. Thank you very much for all you do. God bless you
Good.
for the good work that you are doing. We are praying for you. Our prayers are with you, and we are ready to work with you anytime, any day. Thank you for staying true. God bless you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we know